To our hold on, let me turn on my lights. We don't have lights here.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, so you're welcome once again to this my wonderful page. It's called Talks Thoughts.
Okay.
So we usually talk about topical issues about life, how we
Yeah.
used to be obtainable before and what's obtainable right now.
Okay.
Okay. So I've been having series of different interviews and live that I've been doing, just to change the narratives. Our whole aim here is to change the narrative so that people will have a clear understanding about life, that this is what is reality right now. At least
Yeah.
COVID has taught a lot of things that we can do, that we didn't know we could do before that we are doing now.
Okay.
So I'm not limited to any topic. I talk on different discussions, sports, health, all manner of topics, as long as it's a topic that makes sense and is sharing the message across the world. So
Okay.
I want to welcome you officially to Talks Thoughts,
Thank you.
growing page. We are also on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel as well, and then it's also fast growing as well too. And I also appreciate all my fans, my friends, my followers for always coming back to watch all our videos. So guys, I want to introduce Nurse Jennifer to you. She's also known as the cruise nurse.
Thank you.
Yes, cruise nurse. Yeah, a lot of people call her the cruise nurse. So she's a Nigerian, she's a registered nurse, and also furthering to study. Hope I can pronounce this.
It's called
Geriatric,
geriatrics and oncology.
geriatric, geriatric nursing and oncologist. And
Yeah.
oncology nursing.
Yeah.
So we have a specialist here live on Talks Thoughts. So I welcome you all, my wonderful friends watching across the world, the United States, UK, here in Nigeria too as well, to this wonderful topic, and I hope we're going to make sense. Okay? So
Yeah.
Nurse Jennifer, we are actually talking about hygiene.
Okay.
So we
Really
would like you
interesting.
to shed more light on hygiene, specifically, sorry, hygiene that has to do with one's private, which we have to be very mindful of the words we use here on Facebook, private parts, so to speak. A lot of people has that conception or has the belief that if you wash your undies
Yeah.
with a washing machine, it's a better option to keep your undies, your underneath healthy. Which do you prefer? Which is more ideal? A washing machine or a hand scrub for your undies? Health
Okay.
wise. Let's hear from you.
Okay. It depends on what you're washing for me. So basically, if you are, I think that for me, I'll use my hands to wash because I have to see like all the spots where I need to really wash clean. You get to, yeah, the washing machine washes really clean, but for us, I just feel like using your hands. The undies are not heavy clothing; they are not big, big, big. So anybody should be able to use to hand wash their underwears because it's not a large clothing. So I
So,
feel
and
like it's healthier. I feel like it's
right?
healthier to wash with your hands because one of the ways, because we're talking about hygiene generally, and hygiene is doing something conducive for your health, like health wise. You understand? So to prevent you from falling sick or getting diseases or something. You understand me? So
Mm,
it's
I want to be specific.
okay.
So I've got a female undies here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're actually talking about underneath here,
Yeah.
you know, underneath here.
All right.
And that's where the dirty things happen. So
Yeah.
we need to be very mindful, both male and female. I also have a male boxer here too. So it's not only limited. This topic is not only limited to females. So
Yeah.
a lot of men too wear boxers for so long, and what goes on underneath we don't know. and which is very important. So we need to start changing that narrative. We need to. It's funny.
Yeah,
It's
it
funny.
is.
It's
But
funny.
it's the
Yeah.
truth. It's the truth.
A lot of things happens under there, but we need to. We can't start using such words here on
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah, yeah.
We do
So
our we do a lot.
basically, yeah. So
We do a lot.
basically,
Okay.
the
So go ahead.
idea
Go
of
ahead.
the idea of hygiene is to prevent disease or illnesses. So it just boils down to I'm supposed to do this thing right, but I'm not doing it right. You understand? So that's why they say good hygiene and poor hygiene. You get.
Oh,
So basically, I feel like for underwears, you need to wash with your hands so you could concentrate on the parts that you just showed to us. That's the most important part. Yes, the washing machine spins it around and washes. Fine, but I still prefer that you use your hand. The reason why you need to use your hand is another way for you to be properly hygienic is you need to rinse your underwears with at least warm water to prevent most of all these germs you get. So
yeah.
most of the washing machines, I don't know if they have the hot part or the cold part or you get, and you need to also like sometimes you can go as far as using salt in hot water or warm water. You know, one of the functions of salt is you remove debris that's like dirt. So
Yeah.
you could go as far as doing that too. Then back to the underwears for the females. I always recommend that females use panty liners. Now, the most important function of panty liners to your underwears is, for example, you have like a discharge, like a yeast infection or something. When you put on panty liners to your panties, every discharge drops on the panty liners. It doesn't drop on your panties directly. So once you take off your panties, you take off the panty liners. Your pant is a bit free from whatever thing
Germs.
dropped on it. Yes, whatever jam that dropped. So it won't be exposing you to reoccurring infections. So, for example, it's ideal that you change your underwears every 3 months. A lot of us don't do that, but it's fine. It's
Every
very,
3 months.
yeah, every 3 months you can change your
I
underwears.
hope, I
You
hope my,
should
I
change
hope
your.
my audience, I hope my audience are listening. Every 3 months, that's ideal.
Yeah, it's ideal to change your underwears. So now, but the thing is, when you look at it, like if you're a female that uses panty liners, maybe you forget to change every 3 months, and by the course of 3 months, you're exposed to a UTI, an STD, or whatever it is. When you use your panty liners on your pants, on your underwears, you're not going to really expose yourself to whatever discharge you have on your panties. So you find out that as much as you're being clean, you're also helping yourself from recurring infections. So you find out that once you just take off your panties and you have a panty liner on it, you just peel off the panty liner, trash it, and your pant is not 100%, but at least I could guarantee like a 60. Yeah. So that's it.
That's good
Then
to
too,
know.
for the guys, you could also not wear like very tight underwears, not very dark underwears. Like a lot of guys like black underwears, but I always recommend white underwears for anybody, female, male. Yeah,
Um, so that
yeah.
can expose whichever stain or germs
Yes,
that is
that you
on
can
it.
expose that you know what you're doing. That's another function of the panty liner. Now, for example, you have a black panty and you don't have a panty liner on it. When you take off what's it called, your panties, sometimes you find out that most of our discharges are acidic, and most of them tend to change the colors of the underneath part of the panties after a while. Yeah, some people will say, okay, I've heard scenarios where people have discoloration on their pants underneath linings, and it's jig. It's not jig. Like sometimes it changes to like a brown color. No, it's not jig. It's the vagina is acidic. That's how it fights infections by itself. You get. So some of this discharges to change the linings of your panties. But once you put, like, for example, you put a panty liner, it doesn't drop on that part of the pant, so make it wouldn't give a discoloration. You get.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
yeah, that's it basically.
I just hope my viewers watches this video to the end because the punchline can just be in between or towards
Yeah.
the. So
Yeah.
it's also advisable, my fans, my followers, to watch this video to the end. I have this observation. as
Okay.
regards washing with the hands. Now,
Okay.
some people say instead of them washing with their hands,
Okay.
especially people that keep nails, especially
Mm-hmm.
people like that, those germs are going to go inside those nails. How true is
100%.
that?
100%. So basically, keeping nails, if your nails are untidy, you're going to expose any part of your body, not just your intimate area, to bacteria. You understand? So
Yeah.
because we do not see these bacteria with our physical eyes, we are prone to expose ourselves to it. So if, for
Mm.
example, these bacteria are something we could see like with our eyes, we know that
Eyes.
is in my hand, so I need to wash. You get, we don't see them. That's why we
Yeah,
need
but
to.
some people feel because you're washing with soap.
Yeah.
Now, you're washing your undies with soap with your
Mm,
hand and you're
mm,
scrubbing it. Is the
mm.
soap not supposed to clean your nails also as well?
It is no. I don't think that washing your underwears with your hands is going to expose your underwears to bacteria. No, I don't think so.
Not your underwear, it's your nails.
Your nails is no. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe I might be wrong or right. We learn every day, but I don't really think so, though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's on one side.
But the most
Thank you for
important thing I feel like with washing with hands, just this is the advantage of washing with your hands. If you wash with your hands, you would rinse properly.
okay.
Now, I feel like what the washing machine does is spins 30 minutes. You understand? But once you
All right.
wash with your hands, you're going to rinse your underwear and you're seeing the water you're using to rinse it, if it's clean enough or it's not.
That's good. That's good.
Do you understand me? But what the
Yeah.
washing machine does in there for you, you don't know.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
your underwears, unlike your tops and your trousers, are like the most important part of your wears. So
Exactly. That's
you
the
need
reason
to
why we need to
pay,
change.
yeah,
That's
you
the
need to
reason why
pay
we are
care
trying to change the
attention to
narrative.
your underwears. Yeah.
A lot of people don't pay attention to the underwear. They just pay
Yeah.
attention to
Yeah.
what people see outside. But
Yeah.
that underneath does a lot of
True.
job.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Uh,
Yeah, true. I agree.
yeah. So thank you for trashing that on one side.
Always
Now,
welcome.
um, as regards the panty liners,
Yeah.
I don't know how much it is right now here in
It's
Nigeria.
not a lot. They have the ones up. They even have the ones for as low as 250,
Okay.
215 naira. Yeah.
Well, there is this conception right
Okay.
now. I think
Yeah.
sanitary pad actually has even gone up here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
We all know
Yeah.
they
True.
become continents. So, is it ideal? Because I've seen some few ladies that use baby diapers to do like a lining underneath their panties. How hygiene is that? And is it convenient? Is it the right thing to do?
Okay. Um, Diapers for sanitary parts. Mm, for me, I've even seen most people use disposable panties in place of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the thing is diapers as for me, I
Because
feel
I
like
think diapers is a bit cheaper now.
not
That's why
really.
most people are
Okay,
looking
yeah,
at the
yeah.
cost effect. Yeah. So
It's
a
a
lot of
bit
people that don't have
cheaper.
that money to get that disposable pants that you're talking of, a lot of people go for these baby diapers that they sell three for 200 naira or four for 200 naira.
But there are still very cheaper parts to the sell three for 200, 150. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, okay, fine, what works for anybody? I don't feel like, fine, diapers are healthy for children already. So if an adult feels like it's healthy for them and that works for them and it wouldn't stain your dress, it's fine. But also there's something I want to really talk about because you've
But
gotten
what
to this
of the health? What of the health angle?
diapers are not harmful to kids, so I don't think that it could be harmful to adults. If it works for them, I feel like I don't know. Maybe I might be wrong, all right? Because I haven't heard about this, I think okay, fine. I could maybe do more research on it and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
But there is this one, maybe you haven't seen or heard. I've seen a couple of people use cotton wool.
Cotton wool. Well, I've heard of tissue, but I've never heard of cotton wool.
Okay. I've heard of tissues, I've heard of clothing like wrapper, they just cut it into.
Mm,
That one
cotton
they do
wool.
like I've not heard, I've seen a lot of people use cotton wool for period. Now I'm going to bring it to the bare minimum. Have you opened a cotton wool before to notice that they have dirt in them? Some of them have stick, hairs, stuff like
Yeah. Because
different.
it's planted here, and when it grows, you see some pigments.
Thank you. So now imagine carrying cotton wool, like I don't know, it's really not disgusting, but it's somehow you fold it into whatever, and you put it in. You're not just exposing yourself because now you can expose yourself to cervical cancer. Of course, you're not supposed to insert anything into your vagina. So that's a kind of dutching. You're putting things in and out. You could prick
Mm,
your cervical linens, that aside. You could even, what if there is a stick or maybe wooden particles around and you get. So these are
yeah.
the things you need to pay keen attention to, and we need to stop. It's not
Mm,
just exposing you to infections, it could expose you to cancer because
wow.
dodging
Wow.
is one of the predisposing factors to cervical cancer. Is caused by what's it called, a virus, but also people get exposed to PIDs through dodging consistently, so it could expose you to that. So I found a lot to females using cotton wool for their monthly flows.
Thank
I
you so
haven't I
very.
haven't seen diapers. That's why I don't have a lot of things to say about it.
Oh, okay.
But I have
Okay.
seen cotton wool a lot, and I've seen tissues a lot. So I found heavily on the cotton wool part because it is not healthy at all anyway. One, because I took my time to look at the cotton wools, like a lot of them have particles, like some of them have sharp particles as sharp as like bricks of wood.
Yeah, because even here in my place here in Ikorodu here, I have cotton people that have cotton wool plantations in their house.
Okay. Okay.
Because nothing is there is nothing hard. Our weather here is okay for it to grow, and
Mm.
whenever I see it bring out the cotton wool itself, it has so many um, so many pigment and
Debris,
stick and
debris.
some. It's not
Yeah.
always pure.
No, it's not. And you know that most of our cotton wools here did it's not properly refined. Of course, like if you just want to sell, you get so
Exactly.
you
Exactly.
don't do proper what's it called? Proper refining of this cotton wool. So yeah, that's it for it.
Thank you, nurse Jennifer. Sorry,
Thank
our,
you.
our cruise nurse. And I
Thank
hope
you.
this will help a lot of ladies out there to start to change the narratives from what they used to
Hopefully.
think before or how they used to behave before,
Yeah, hopefully.
into this
But
new way of
yeah, hopefully.
keeping ourselves, both male and female, keeping ourselves clean and hygienic. Because it's
Yeah.
very, what goes on down there a lot. If it's
Yeah.
just that we don't see it, we only see the top and the trousers and our shoes. But right,
Intimate care and hygiene is
right,
it's
yeah,
really broad.
a lot of things happen there.
Yeah. Intimate care and hygiene is it's really broad. It's not a one day topic because if we're talking about just the hygiene part and not telling people the consequences of poor hygiene, they might not really understand what you're talking about. So I feel like probably we could have like another session where we pick like topics regarding to negligence on proper hygiene in your intimate area. So where we have to talk about cervical cancer, every lady, please, if you're up to 18, you need to go get your cervical vaccine. Yeah. Go to any, I think health centers and around you, close to you, hospitals. First of all, you need to go for your pap smear test to check. Then you can go for your vaccine. Very, 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 very important, please. The high spread of cervical cancer is on the high side, and we need to avoid that. So that's where we have to start talking about all of this. So thank you so much for organizing this.
Most definitely, I'm still going to bring you back on that topic.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. It's good to be here.
All right, Nurse Jessica, Jennifer. Sorry, I don't know why I'm calling you Jessica.
Just call the cruise nurse if that's easier for you.
Cruise nurse, cruise nurse. So here on Coach Talks,
Yeah.
usually our wave, our usual wave that we wave
Okay.
to all our new, new people, new followers,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So
All
that's
right.
our usual wave. So
Okay,
thank you
guys.
very much. Thank you so very
Thank
much. Let
you.
me not waste too much of your time,
It's
so
okay,
you can
sir.
get back to work too.
All right. Thank you, sir. It's good to be
All right.
here. All right. Bye.
Do have a wonderful day.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye.